further on, here's a little update of where I'm up to at the moment. I thought I'd just begin with my logo. I've changed it. I've actually added a little something into the E. Well, I've actually highlighted the E bit. It looks, well, someone mentioned to me that it looked like a little leaf, so I was like, oh yeah, it actually does. And I wanted to incorporate a little symbol for my logo, but I didn't know how, and I think that actually works quite nicely. So yeah, and I've put it on different kind of material just to see how it would work, and it does work quite nice. It stands out, and I can use it in other colours as well. It's quite simple. And also the little leaf that's in it, I can utilise it in other areas of my packaging, or if I was going to do it on, like, I don't know, like a book or something, I can use them there. So yeah. The next part was my wood packaging. So yeah, I tested it out, laser cutting my designs on MDF board. I actually don't like it on that MDF board because it's actually quite thin and it's really yellow. I'll show an example of it. So yeah, that's what it looks like on there. So yeah, I'm not really too sure about it, but I've got another type of wood that I'll actually be using. Haven't actually made it yet, but I'm in the process of doing that. So it'll be this board that it's actually quite nice because it's got all the grain in there. And so I'm still in the process of designing my patterns, but I think I finalised it. I'll just show you like my developments, and you can tell me what you think. So yeah, I started off with doing these ones here, where I kind of like utilize the little leaf, and I've used it throughout the packaging, but I'm not actually too sure about it. It's actually quite dominating, and yeah, it doesn't really work on there. Then I tried it again, but I still don't think it really works, to be honest. And the patterns, there's just too much on it. I think there's too much white space as well. So the next part, I stripped it down a bit. Well, not really. I've kind of, if it would be on that wood, it would pretty much take the entire part of the front part of the box and at the back as well. So it will be quite nice for people to buy and kind of keep, and it will kind of represent the culture of each tea. So it has a lot of symbolic meaning to it, and I've used different patterns to reflect each culture, and so that people are able to recognise them. And also I use different teapots as well that has a lot of history. So yeah, I wanted to keep the design, the logo identity quite simple, so the designs of the patterns can dominate. Here's something, the colours is what each culture represents, and I thought I'd make a sleeve, like a paper sleeve for it. So I wouldn't put the logo and the information on the box, but it'll just be, I think people can tear it up, or just so they can keep the box. So yeah, I did a 3D mock-up of what it'll actually look like. So yeah, people will still see the information on the side, but I'm not really too sure about it. I'm not sure if it's actually working, but I do like how the paper kind of wraps around the box. It's kind of like a present almost. But yeah, it's also kind of like a limited edition thing. So hopefully I'll be coming up with other designs that, people can refill the tea with. So this is how it functions. So I'll slide out. I'm in the process of getting the wood cut, and then I'll be laser cutting hopefully tomorrow after our meeting, or our hangout. So yeah, that is what I'm up to at the moment.